get out of today is an idea of priorities for the next 6 months that we're going to have to work on. Those of us here. And we also want to touch on the September away day at the end of that, if we get time. Right. I can't remember what's in these slides.
You're feeling as confident so far, Rob? Oh, that's good.
Here we go. This is
That's gone.
Anything we don't like. This is a summary of. Oh, help me, Russell.
Okay, this is the mind map from the outputs of the big conversation, essentially. And the three things that are on here are the three things that I think we are probably going to end up spending the majority of time over the next 6 months. That's just what my argument.
Leadership, values, flexi working. I knew this.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. So those are the three things that are making of big conversation we're going to be doing. Right.
I didn't have time to set these off, but
Yes.
to try again.
What goes around comes around.
Performance.
We will replace him in due course.
Page down.
Bottom left. Page down. Page down. Page down.
Ooh.
Go on. Go on. Go on. Right. I can't understand how this is getting to where it is. Plan. Do. Review. Get on with something less tedious for a bit. We'll look at what we've done so far. Doing slides of somebody else's presentation before we get on to the next bit of where we're going next. So that's roughly what it is. Back to what we're all here for. We did some slide, a little one-pager explaining what internal communication is all about. And we put it into these three particular areas as to what we do. And that's sort of the overall thing of how we go about it. But just to remind everybody that the three particular things that we do: marketing, communication, all the stuff on what we're doing around here, stuff on change, how we're helping the change program come into place, and all that day-to-day stuff that we get landed with, which was one way of describing what our plan was. 5 areas of focus: create community, connect people passionately, promote leadership and values, turn language and content, and the underlying capability. Those are actually summed up in a bigger thing which went on for I don't know how many pages, but I've helpfully put them up here, which we'll use a bit later, which was the overall HRIC objectives and how we fit into those. And there were the supporting change, leadership, connect people passionately, community, turn language and content, and the underpinning capability. Oh, there's a little box on diversity, and it's little for a very good reason. And making IC world class. So what we want to do...
What's the reason it's really little?
Little, because there was only one.
Would you be able to email that slide round?
Yes, of course.
Really, really useful. Can I just clarify
There's
something?
some health warnings about
The
it.
value awards, I'm still not sure what the hell. Do we know what that is yet, or is it just an idea? What is it?
We do.
Very good question.
We do. I think it would be useful for me to email around or to give everybody a copy of what happened on the 15th of May. Because I don't think a lot of people have remembered all the things that were on the 15th of May. Because one of the things that was mentioned on the 15th of May, fairly certain, but I could be wrong, was the values award.
I would think Greece, I'd just like to say.
But there's
It's the
nothing
whole
more
thing.
specific than
No,
that.
so it's kind of to recognise people who are living the
So,
values.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Right. Over back to Ralph.
Right. Thinking about making it happen with that. Thinking about our main areas of focus and our plans and our priorities, what have you. We now need to look at what our priorities are going to be for the next 6 months. You've got an option of how we're going to do this. You can sit there and do nothing and call out and somebody will write it on a flip chart. Or you can break off into 2-3 groups, one in the billiard room, snooker room, put some ideas down and bring back your ideas.
Can we do it together?
And the round
Is that
is
okay
back.
for doing it together? Good? Okay. Who wants to do the flip chart then?
I'll do the flip chart.
Great. Turn that off now.
What did you say you were recording this for?
Oh, you weren't in the room, were you?
Yeah.
Was?
Were you?
You just as mentioned private, so you haven't got any recording. But
That's right.
I was asking what are you recording it for?
Well-
This is for, in response to the question we'll get.
That would
All coffee and
considerably help to sustain us.
I tell you what.
We have some
You
more
take
there.
Business as usual. Business as usual. So what we've got here is a sense that making it happen and its outputs are clearly going to engage us quite a lot over the next 6 months, very clearly. What else is there beyond this? Do we think? If we had one headed themes and issues beyond making it happen, we did this with Sally at the last. Yeah, it was the last comms heads meeting. We also do it once a month. We haven't done it since December, but some pressures of work really. But if we had a themes and issues, and we said making it happen was very clearly.
What about resourcing with an issue?
Yeah, I was going to say, what about team change, actually?
Yeah.
We're losing quite a lot of knowledge and experience in the next month.
You're now the bull, right now.
Okay, now look, I just want to remind you about respect for our colleagues here, and that.
God, I wasn't even thinking
I think you're okay with Guinness.
I've already gone.
I think one was the approach, at least, I've always forgotten about this, other divisions, we act sometimes as a BCT or resources or worldwide entities, but I think there's a real issue there in the wider BBC.
I think what's interesting
I think it's an issue.
is the muttering that's happened after the ventures group have made profit, and the instinctive reaction from BBC customers still is, therefore you're making too much money out of us. Thank you very much. And that it's a big issue because it's something that's still not being resolved.
The answer is they're making the money out of us, and then the money's coming straight back to us. So it's not a.
Well,
emphasis
not
on one
necessarily.
BBC message.
No.
Liz? Emphasis on one BBC message.
Yes, I think so. But also,
Yeah.
I think there's a bit of a need for kind of leadership on that one.
BBC broadcast business will transform the last few years.
Why should we just turn that back to red?
Would anybody else like tea?
I'd love a cup of tea.
Claire, anything from you? Acquiescent? Anything from you?
Well, I was thinking about, I know what it was. I was thinking of an issue possibly quite picked up there is Ofcom, the creation of it, and
Goes up there.
Is it Ofcom box? Take that back. Ofcom.
Got quite a lot there, so.
Yeah.
David, anything on the property front? What about the whole move of people from Broadcasting House? Meeting I was saying yesterday, Could be a front page.
Well, for those part, I mean, it's back to the point about channels, isn't it? It's a lot of Chris's time, but probably a lot of your time, and it's kind of we churn the Murray results when we.
Put it about that.
Yeah.
It is quite
Okay.
fashionable.
Okay.
Well, it's
But-
so mainly
Maintain and focus on measurement.
It's useful. But I
Right
think
here.
it's kind of useful to
Maintain
Will
focus
is
on
definitely
measurement.
out.
time, but really helpful thing.
So should we get paragraphs?
Yeah.
Emphasis on one BBC message and leadership.
Okay, this is point about the division, the group saying, hey, that's our profit, what are you doing with our money? And reminding people.
How it is cost of reading. It takes very much.
Yeah. That there? Going.
Yeah.
Gone.
Okay.
That.
Yeah.
Okay.
Audience.
What was it? What was that
One
called?
BBC.
One BBC.
Yeah.
Message.
One BBC message.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Judging by the meeting I was sat in yesterday, could be a front page.
Well, for those part, I mean, it's back to the point about channels, isn't it? It's a lot of Chris's time, but probably a lot of your time, and it's kind of we churn the Murray results when we.
Put it about that.
Yeah.
It is quite
Okay.
fashionable.
Okay.
Well, it's
Focus
so
on-
mainly
Maintain
Yeah.